There are so many things you can buy in GTA 5 Online, like cars, clothes, apartments, even flying motorcycles. All of these options we have to buy, and that leaves us all with only one question: what should we not buy? That's why in today's video, we're going to be going over the top 10 things you should never buy in GTA 5 Online. Now, I don't want to waste any more time, but if you guys do go on to enjoy, make sure you guys do me a favor and drop a like on the video. And if you are new around here, consider hitting that subscribe button, as I do upload lots of daily GTA 5 videos just like this one. But now let's get straight into the video. So coming in number 10 for things you should never buy in GTA 5 Online, that is going to have to go to the fire truck. Now, the fire truck is probably a vehicle you didn't even know you can purchase, but you can actually purchase it if you head over to Warstock. Now, if you did want to purchase it, you can buy it for a trade price of $2.4 million, or you can buy it now for 3.2. Either way, both of those prices are super expensive for literally just a gigantic truck that is super slow and is basically useless. And to top things off, the only thing you can actually use this fire truck for is the hose that comes on top of it. You can see you can basically use it on whoever you guys want to, or whatever you guys want to in GTA 5. But other than that, I wouldn't say 2.4 or $3.2 million is worth the amount of money that it takes to buy this fire truck, because other than the fire hose, you're basically getting a slow truck that can be exploded by one rocket. So the fire truck is definitely a vehicle you should not purchase. Next, coming in the number 9 spot for things you should never buy in GTA 5, I'm gonna have to give it to the document forgery. Now, if you guys do not know where the document forgery is, it is basically one of the 5 businesses that you guys can buy inside of your motorcycle club. It's also the one business out of all 5 that pays the least amount of money, so that's also one of the main reasons that you guys should never purchase this. So just make sure when you guys do end up buying businesses in your MC, just like I'm doing right here, you stay away from this section right here called the forgeries. You can see they run anywhere from $600,000 to $900,000 to buy one of these, and they pay the least amount of money when it comes to actually selling product. You're better off going over to one of the weed farms and buying these, and they're actually cheaper and get you more money when you want to sell your business or sell all the product once the business is full. So document forgery, make sure you stay away from them. But now coming in the number 8 spot for things you should never buy in GTA 5, that's going to go straight to the Deluxe. So, and I know a lot of people are probably going to be upset that I included that in today's video, but let's just be honest, guys, $3.5 million is just not worth it for this vehicle, not even including upgrades. So if you guys were to get a Deluxe, so put missiles, everything fully upgraded and all, it's going to be just a little under $4 million that it costs to actually get this vehicle and have it fully upgraded. And one of the main things I don't like about the Deluxe is the fact that it doesn't have flares in the back to defend it. So basically, if you're flying this thing around and you guys are getting chased by literally anything that has missile lock on, you're basically dead, because there's no way you could defend yourself. And look at how slow this vehicle is. The most you can do is do 360s or jump out or something, because there's nothing you can do to defend yourself if a missile gets launched at you. So that's one of the main reasons I don't like the Deluxe. So I also don't like the fact that this vehicle doesn't come with like a boost that you guys can use in the air like the Oppressor Mark II. I think for $3.5 million, it should definitely come with a boost. And if there's anybody watching right now and you guys are thinking of getting the Deluxe, so you can get it if you guys want to, just be aware that there are way better vehicles that you guys can purchase in the game that are even cheaper than the Deluxe and way better, like the Oppressor Mark II, the Sparrow, the Oppressor Mark I, and there also are a few more vehicles. But just know there's basically way better ways you could be spending that $3.5 million than on a Deluxe. And up next at number 7 for things you should never buy in GTA 5, that's gonna have to go straight to the Yacht. Now, I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys were gonna expect the Yacht earlier in the video, but I didn't want to put it earlier in the video because I feel like you guys would have expected that. And there are cheaper yachts that you guys can purchase, like the Orion, which is only $500,000, but it's still not even worth it in my opinion. You can also buy the other option right here, the Pisces, which is the second cheapest one. It is only $1 million. Of course, then you guys have the Aquarius, which is the one that I have, and I think the Aquarius is right about a little bit under $10 million. So definitely do not buy the Aquarius. But if you guys are gonna buy a yacht, I recommend you guys have a lot of money in the game. Most people who buy yachts have hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars, and as you guys can see at the top right of my screen, your boy has lots of money, so it didn't really hurt me buying this yacht. But that doesn't mean that you guys should. I only recommend buying this yacht if you have literally like hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars, because there's nothing that comes with this yacht except a helicopter, a bar inside, a few boats that I don't think I've ever even driven, a hot tub, and that's literally it. And before you guys go down below in the comment section and talk about the missions that come with the yacht, don't even get me started on those missions. Those aren't even worth it. Yes, when you do buy a yacht, you can do the select missions that come with it, but they only pay like $50,000 or $70,000 per mission. And if you're spending millions of dollars on a yacht, I don't think it's really worth it to do missions for $70,000 after spending millions of dollars for it. Anyway, yeah, the yacht, make sure you do not purchase unless you guys have lots of money. Now, coming in the number 6 spot for things you should never buy in GTA 5 Online, that is going to go straight to the Luxor Deluxe. And I'm pretty sure lots of you guys think that this should have been number 1, but if you guys didn't know already, this video isn't in any particular order. All of these things are just things you should never buy. Anyway, the Luxor Deluxe is definitely something you should never purchase. The only people purchasing these jets are people with a lot of money or people who just don't care about money at all, like myself, because this jet comes at a total whopping price of $10 million. Yes, if you guys want to drive this fancy all golden jet, it's going to cost you $10 million. And there's literally nothing to even show off about this jet except the fact that the passengers can smoke cigars and drink wine. Other than that, this is just a jet that is like any other normal jet in GTA 5, just at a price of $10 million, and the fact that it is all gold. So definitely make sure you guys stay away from this airplane unless you guys have a lot of money in the game. Now, coming in the 5th spot for things you should never buy in GTA 5, that's gonna go straight to the Ruiner 2000. Now, the Ruiner 2000 is a vehicle that is super outdated, especially now. Don't get me wrong, back then this vehicle was a really cool vehicle to own, but now it's just super outdated, and there's just so many more new vehicles that can just destroy this when it comes to competition. And just the fact that this vehicle costs $4.3 million is absolutely insane. Yes, this vehicle right here that I'm driving is $4.3 million. Some of you guys might not have even guessed that. And guess what the only features that come with this vehicle are? So let's go over the first one right here. It is the fact that it has a jump boost button, which is pretty cool. You know, it can jump pretty high in the air. And also, if you guys do jump really high in the air, you can actually click A to deploy a parachute. And while you are in the air with your parachute, you can shoot missiles that also come with the Ruiner 2000 stock, which is pretty cool. But other than that, that's literally all the Ruiner 2000 does. So for $4.3 million, those are all the options that you guys get, but all those options are pretty outdated, because take this Ruiner 2000 for an example and put it up against a Oppressor Mark II or a Sparrow or anything that shoots missiles super fast. It's gonna absolutely destroy the Ruiner 2000. So if you do not already own the Ruiner 2000, I think there's no reason you should be buying it, especially for the heavy price tag that comes with it. So coming in at the number 4th spot for things you should never buy in GTA 5, that's gonna have to go straight to the Kanjali. Now, the Kanjali comes in at a price of $2.8 million, which is $1.8 million more than the regular tank, and it does completely the same exact thing as the regular tank. So you're better off just buying the tank that's $1 million, because this thing does the exact same thing. A lot of people think just the fact that it has a laser cannon makes it more stronger, but it literally doesn't. Take a look. Here's the explosion with the laser cannon regularly, and here's what happens when I hold a charge for a long time. You can see it's charging up, and then I let go. Literally the exact same explosion. It does nothing different. The only thing that comes with the Kanjali that is different than the regular tank, and it's also really useless, is the fact that it has a turret on top and also the like little side grenade things that are on the side right there. You can see, yeah, I don't know what they're called, but basically they shoot grenades out the side. And who's really going to be on the side of an incoming tank? No one's going to be on the side of an incoming tank. So those things are useless. The turret's useless because it's weak. The cannon basically does the same exact damage as a regular tank. So the Kanjali, definitely a vehicle you should not purchase. So coming in the number 3 spot for things you should never buy in GTA 5, that's gonna have to go straight to the Rhino Tank. And I know I just said that you should buy a Rhino Tank instead of the Kanjali, but that doesn't mean that the Rhino Tank is a vehicle you should buy in the first place, because this is a prehistoric vehicle. Let's just be honest, guys, no one's whipping out a Rhino Tank when you guys are in combat fights in GTA Online sessions. You're either pulling out a Hydra, a laser, or an Oppressor Mark II, or literally anything except a Rhino Tank. The Rhino Tank is such a prehistoric vehicle. This is basically what everybody used to use to kill people in GTA 5 online sessions in like 2016, 2015, so like a while ago. Now people are using way better vehicles. So in my personal opinion, if you guys are playing GTA 5 online in 2022 and you guys don't already own the Rhino Tank, I wouldn't really purchase it if I were you. Now, coming in at number 2 for things you should never buy in GTA 5, that's gonna have to go to the Stromberg. Now, don't get me wrong, when this vehicle first released, it was very cool, and then the Toreador came along, and now nobody really pays attention to the Stromberg because the Toreador is a way better version than the Stromberg. So if you guys don't have enough money to buy a Toreador, I guess you guys could purchase the Stromberg, but you guys are just better off just saving until you guys can buy the Toreador. But if you guys don't know what both of those vehicles are, basically both of these vehicles give you the ability to drive underwater, which is pretty cool. But the sad thing about the Stromberg, which is the vehicle that I'm driving right now, which is the vehicle you shouldn't buy, is that it doesn't have a boost when you're actually underwater. You can see I'm just driving normal speed underwater and it doesn't have a boost. Now if you do want a boost, you do have to have the Toreador. Now the other cool option that comes with the Stromberg is the fact that it has these torpedoes that it shoots underwater, but the Toreador also has the same thing and it shoots actually way faster than this. So that's why the Stromberg is coming in at number 2nd for things you should never buy in GTA 5. You're better off buying the Toreador if you want an underwater vehicle. But now finally coming in the number 1 spot for things you should never buy in GTA 5, that is going to go straight to the Thruster, which is the jetpack that you guys can actually purchase in your facility. Now if you want to purchase this jetpack, it's going to run you $3.6 million, which that alone is not worth it at all, just that price tag alone. If you guys haven't noticed, a lot of the things that I included in today's video for things you shouldn't buy, the main reason for you not buying it is because it's just so expensive for no reason, and this is one of those things as well. Now the Thruster is $3.6 million, but it also literally sucks. And I know the idea of a jetpack in GTA 5 sounds really cool, and you can see I'm flying it around right now, but it is just super slow and the handling on this thing sucks. If you want to land this jetpack, good luck without you falling or dying or something, because this vehicle's handling absolutely sucks. If Rockstar were to actually fix this jetpack, make it a little bit faster, make it easier for people to control, fly around and land, I think the Thruster would be one of the top vehicles in the game. But right now I think it's probably one of the worst vehicles, and definitely one of the worst vehicles for you guys to purchase, because it is $3.6 million for this piece of crap. But that is now going to be the end of today's video. I hope you guys did go on to enjoy. If you guys did go on to enjoy, do me a favor and drop a like on the video, and if you are new around here, consider hitting that subscribe button, because I do upload lots of daily GTA 5 videos just like this one, and trust me, you don't want to miss out on any one of them. But that's it for me, and I will see you guys in my next video. Peace.